guys, this is Vix the Angel of Metal here at Rock of Ages Festival 2008, and I'm here with Burn. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you good? Having a good day so far?
Yeah, not too bad considering the weather, but yeah.
You're chucking it down.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Typical English summer.
Apparently. So you guys are playing on the first day. How was it?
Great, yeah. Yeah, it was great.
God, really.
It's always difficult, sort of being on the top end of it, the bottom end of a bill, if you like. But certainly most of the people that we spoke to afterwards have enjoyed it. And
yeah, I saw quite a big reaction and people like buying your CD and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've sold quite a few really since we came off stage. To be fair, so yeah,
So good.
Well, strangely enough, young lads as well. A lot of young lads who are down there headbanging, and it's great to see. There's that crossover from let's say more seasoned people than the younger people. So yeah.
Okay, but you guys formed in 1991.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, tell me about the history of the band since that day.
Well, we were all a bit late really, in 1991. The grunge thing had happened, and we were still flogging the melodic rock dead horse really. Although the first album got a 5k review from Dave Ling in Kerrang, it was a waning scene. So we kind of stumbled along, and really, turning point came when the original drummer got killed in a bike accident, and we kind of lost the steam really. And then a few years later, we got half an album really that had been recorded in a basic fashion, and then Phil here had hung his guitar up years ago, and Barney had a chat with him, and Phil came along armed with a load of songs, and it kind of just changed the tilt of everything. And then Julian, who'd lived in the same village as me and Barney for all these years, and we'd just eyed each other up in the street occasionally, the old virtuoso was enlisted as well, and Barney produced the album along with Phil, and the result is what we got, and it got, as far as the reviews, staggered us really. You've got to bear in mind, of course, that the last album that we did in '95, the internet wasn't there, and that's the huge difference. Is that now it's just all over the place, and you can pick a review up really easy. But to a letter, they've all been fantastic. And it's just tickles us really. It tickles us. Yeah.
Cool. Tell me about your third album, Global Warming. Tell me about your album, Global Warming.
What would you like to know?
Just tell me about it. What is it?
Tell
what
you
is
about
it all about? Is it about the planet?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's obviously sounds like warming, but it's warning, and it's a message for the kids from some older guys who've been around a bit who know what they're talking about.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
The rest of the guys might differ.
What about the rest of the songs on the album? Is it all concept?
No, it's not all concept, but there's a theme, if you like. There's a theme about being responsible, looking after the planet. We've only got one. It's not going to last forever.
Are you all environmentalists? Can I ask?
What?
Are you all environmentalists?
No, well, with a small e, I guess. With a small e, we all should be, shouldn't we? Really? But that's, we're not tree huggers. We are hippies.
Well, actually, it's Phil really you need to talk to about the sort of theme for the album, because he's bitter and twisted and cynical, and he's made us like that. So probably Phil can, fill you in on some of the songs that he wrote.
The thing is, we're in a little hard rock world, aren't we? And the last thing we want to do is sing about things that everybody else sings about. So we want to write songs that have a different subject about them. And Shadow of the Satellites, it's all about the world we live in. The satellites watching you all the time, aren't they?
Big Brother, in a way.
Well, there's traffic lights, traffic light cameras. Wherever you go in town, there's a camera watching you. Our country's got more cameras on everybody than any other country in the world.
You've not been watching that Spooks Night on BBC Three, have you?
I don't watch television. Do you know why?
We are spooks in a nutshell.
It's a big problem. The thing is, though, that we're not the young kids, right? We've seen a few things, and we know what it's like. It's like Dangerous Times is all about. It's all about the world we live in, really. That our kids just want this, want that, have an easy life. Kids their age in other countries in the world are just treated like dirt. You know, go and make that for us. And the whole idea is that we'll try and do something that's different from what everybody else is. I don't want to write songs about, oh baby, I love you. Everybody's done that. Who needs to write? I'll never write a love song.
I will.
And it won't get on the next album, I promise.
Yeah, it will.
But you know, it's important that we don't just do what everybody else does, all right? Because musically, there's only so many notes you can use, all right? And you've got to just take it to another level. So that's what we're going to try and do, and that's important.
Cool.
Yeah.
And where can you get Global Warming?
All fine records. Yeah, Phil's got one in his pocket. Or is he just pleased to see us? You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Amazon.
Play.com, HMV, you know, all of the specialist rock places will all stock it. You know, so it's pretty much everywhere. But yeah, iTunes is, if you're into download, you know, iTunes is the one to get it from. Yeah.
Alright, so tell me about this new release. It's not a love song.
No, we're not going to hear that rubbish. Well, the next album would be like, I think the general plan is that there'd be 6 songs that would fit in the last one, and 6 songs that would fit in the next one. So we want to progress. We don't just want to do the same kind of melodic rock stuff. We want to move on a little bit, and
okay.
you know, so slightly different lyrical stuff, and maybe probably a bit heavier. Move along. It's just important because if we do the same thing over and over again, you become boring and tired.
We have to do that because, you know, we're not really a hair band. Well, so these two are.
Yeah, they got hair. We stand on one side of the stage, so the hair.
We're the non-hair side.
We're the non-hair band.
All right, we want to get a gig review from you, sir. You on Rock 247, as am I.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are compadres.
What did you think of Burn?
Absolutely fantastic. My favourite band of the day. I mean, I love these guys. I mean, I chose the song Pray for Rain as my favourite song from 2007, and to turn it out to treat, as with the rest of the stuff from Global Warming, plus the other stuff. It was just a fantastic gig. I really, really enjoyed them.
That didn't cost us much.
Yeah. And they're buying the drinks all night now. It's great. Yeah, they give me T-shirts, free massages, winning. Oh yeah, I get to sleep with Jet. It's great.
Are there any websites that they can check out at home?
Yes, we've got our own website, which is burn.uk.com.
Check it out, people. This is Burn, the Angel of Metal. Keep it loud.
Holy fuck.